Good morning. My name's Pastor Greg. I'm one of the pastors at Grace Lutheran Church in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and this is our children's sermon for the third Sunday after Pentecost. I'm really glad that you're with me this morning as we spend a little time together. Now, this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about what makes this day special. You might be thinking, well, what's so special about the third Sunday after Pentecost? In fact, there are many things that make that special, but that's not what I mean. No, today I want to talk about the other thing that makes this day special. Today is Father's Day. Father's Day is that one day out of the whole year where we all take the time to say thank you to the people who are fathers to us, our dads. Now, of course, this can look different for everybody. Some people have one dad. Other people have two dads. Some people have stepdads. Some people have uncles, and other people have granddads. Some people live with their dads, and some people don't. Families can look really different, and that's a good thing, because life would be boring if everybody looked exactly the same. Whatever your family looks like, you have had people who have acted like fathers to you, and that's a special thing. Being a father is hard, and it's really important. Just like being a son or a daughter can be hard sometimes, but it's special and important too. When someone is being a father to us, they are showing us love. They're looking out for us. Fathers listen to us, and they help us so that we can understand better and grow. So, our dads, well, they can be fathers to us, but other people can too. Uncles, granddads, even teachers can be like fathers to us because all of these people can show us love and help us to grow, listen to us and protect us. All these people can be like fathers. Think about it like this. If you wanted to get my attention, you might call me Pastor Greg, because I'm a pastor to you. But am I the only pastor out there? No way. I'm not even the only pastor in our church. Lots of people can be pastors. In fact, maybe even you someday. Did you ever think of that? Lots of people can be pastors, and lots of people can be fathers too. And when we think about it like that, we have a better idea of what we're going to hear from the Bible. Now, I'm going to read you a story from the Jesus Storybook Bible, where Jesus teaches us to pray, and he talks about his Father. So, let's get this in there. There we go. One day, Jesus taught people how to pray. He said, when you pray, don't pray like those extra super holy people. They think if they say lots of words, God will hear them. But it's not because you're so clever, or so good, or so important that God will listen to you. God listens to you because God loves you. Did you know that God is always listening to you? Did you know that God can hear the quietest whisper deep inside your heart, even before you started to say so? Because God knows exactly what you need, even before you ask him, Jesus told them. You see, God just can't wait to give you all that you need. So you don't need to use long words or special words. You don't have to use a special voice. You just have to talk. So when you pray, pray in your normal voice, just like when you're talking to someone you love very much. See, Jesus is telling them how to pray, and he invites them to pray, Our Father. That's a prayer that we all know. We say it every week in church. You see, Jesus was showing people that God would always love them with a never stopping, never giving up, unbreaking, always and forever love. So they didn't need to hide anymore or to be afraid or ashamed. They could stop running away from God and they could run to God instead, just like a little child runs into her daddy's arms. See that? So, you see how Jesus invites people like us to pray to his Father? No matter how many people have been fathers to us, Jesus gives us one more, and a special prayer, a special way of talking to our Father. It doesn't have a lot of big words. It's not very complicated. It's just a special way that we can begin to talk to God. And just like the story says, God already knows what we need because God has always been listening and loving us and helping us to grow. God has been like a father to us. Today, I hope that you'll get to talk to someone who's been a father to you and tell them thank you. Tell them you love them. Being a father is important. We are blessed to have them. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different than most of our sermons together. Today, instead of our usual prayer where you repeat after me, today we're all going to pray together at the same time. We're going to use the prayer that Jesus taught us when he invited us to call on his Father and to treat his Father as our own. Let's pray that together now. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you for spending a little of your day with me this morning. I really enjoyed the time that we had together, and I hope to see you again really soon. So.